Aries, welcome to Yours and Theirs reading for the week of August 18th through the 24th. Welcome to Empowered World Tarot. We are a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Aries reading for they and their person, whatever they need to know for the highest good. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to exchange or reverse the energies as necessary. We'll be doing a 10 plus card spread. We'll clarify everything. Get some advice from the universe at the end and an oracle card. Let's see what's going on. There we go. You're showing up, starting out with the Seven of Swords, followed by the Ace of Pentacles and the World card. Your person is showing up the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. In the shared energies, we have the Page of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Devil. The overall energy of your reading, Aries, the Knight of Wands. And what brings us here to this specific reading today? The Five of Wands. There is conflict, battle, arguing, strife. Okay, let's talk about this baseline for a minute, and then we will see where the energies are going and flowing with the details. The overall energy, that Knight of Wands, that's some fun energy. Somebody who's like the life of the party. They're a lot of fun. Because they go after what they want. They're inspiring. They just do things that feel good and are of their passions. Not always the most mature energies. Let's see what's needed and required here, though. Because sometimes that knight can be a little unreliable because they're not super mature. So in your column, the Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the World. Looks like you got one foot out the door. You're kind of keeping it on the down low, keeping it in the shadows. You haven't revealed your next move, but I see you at least thinking about it back there. Looking for a new opportunity to build stability, something new for yourself. And so it looks like you're ready to close out a cycle here, a major cycle, so that you can start something new. Your person is all kinds of confused. They don't know which way to go. They have doubt. They're just trying to maintain some kind of balance as they look at their options. Their head is practically spinning. They don't know whether to take the left path or the right path. They're thinking about their future long term, but as they look at all their choices, they just really don't know which way to go. In the shared energies, the Page of Swords, King of Wands, Devil. It shows that you guys are possibly taking a closer look and preparing yourselves, getting ready for something after you learn whatever it is you need to learn. You'll be ready to take some masterful action, perhaps having to do with an unhealthy behavior pattern that is here, and that is represented by the devil. We all have them. So let's find out what is going on. What is the conflict that brings us here? Who is this Knight of Wands? We'll learn as much as we can with the clarifiers. Spirit, what does Aries and their person need to know about this Knight of Wands in the overall energy? Very playful, I just want to have fun kind of energy. Show us the Knight of Wands. There it is. Three of Wands. The High Priestess. And the Emperor. It looks like we're waiting to have fun. We're waiting to get into this energy of things being a little bit lighter, not so heavy. Um, and trying to listen to our intuition about how to maybe control this situation of wanting more play. Right now we're just waiting for it to happen, and listening to our inner guidance about how we can get this energy that we're looking for. Let's have fun. Let's keep it light. Let's play. I just want to have fun. That's the energy over here. And at the bottom, we have the Five of Pentacles. What brings us to this little lineup is some kind of abandonment, some kind of something is lacking. And so we're waiting to strategize to make our move to how we can get more fun in our lives. Okay. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords, how you're showing up. If you do, in fact, identify with this column, you may identify with the middle column or not at all. And then in that case, it's not your reading. It happens. So, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Ready to head out the door. Show us the Seven of Swords. And we have the Magician, the Hierophant, and there's that Five of Wands. What brings us to this reading right there. So, there's some kind of conflict here. Even though you want to manifest this, even though you're in alignment with being ready to go, you're conflicted somehow. At the bottom, what brings us here? The Two of Wands, which, interestingly enough, is the very next card we get to clarify in your person's column. You're thinking about the future. You're conflicted. You're not sure either. I mean, you know what you want. I think over here, you want to bring more fun into your life and feel good and play. So you're ready to manifest it. You're in alignment with it. However, something is still conflicting here. Okay, let's take a look at your person. They're thinking about their future as well. They don't know which way to go. Show us the Two of Wands, please, in Aries person's column. There it is. And we have the Four of Swords. The Seven of Wands. Oh, there's the Devil coming up later. Pay attention to the repeating energies. They are important here. So right now they're on a timeout. They're just trying to take a break from whatever all the arguing, fighting, or conflict is. They just want to stay in their peaceful bubble. So they go off on their own, and they're trying to block out the unwanted energies of the devil, the unhealthy behavior pattern that is showing up. They just want to stay protected from it. Keep it out. Stay in their peaceful bubble. So they're trying to get their thoughts clear about what to do in the future. And in the meantime, they're in protective mode. And at the bottom, the Sun. They're here because, well, that's the ultimate success card, the ultimate happiness, the happiest card in the tarot. It looks like they would like to get back to that, but right now they're not feeling it. They're just trying to stay protected. Perhaps they're tired of the fighting. Are you trying to start a fight, Aries? Let's take a look at the shared energies with the Page of Swords, please. Watching, looking, learning, preparing, getting ready. Page of Swords. There's that confusion again, feeling stuck. The Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. Trying to be logical about the situation. At the bottom, we have the Page of Wands. So we're trying to learn as much as we can, and we're focused on this. Both of you are, but both of you feel a sense of being stuck somehow. You can't see how to get out of it. You're not exactly sure which way to go. One of you wants to take off quickly. The other one is just trying to remain calm and logical and not get too emotional about the situation. All right. Let's take a look at your Ace of Pentacles, your new opportunity that you would like in your column, Aries. Show us the Ace of Pentacles. You want something new? You got your eye on something, some kind of project, some kind of thing that you want. Oh, look at that. It's the Lover's card. Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom, yeah, Six of Wands. You're like, I'm ready to have something new. I need to take care of myself and put myself first. I'm hoping for a connection on my heart, but it's like you're hoping for a new one. You're hoping for someone that you can build stability with from the ground up. It looks like you're ready to leave this one. You think it'll be better someplace else. That's what brings us here. A connection on your heart that you have a lot of hope for, that is nurturing to you, where you're put first. Okay. Let's take a look at your person. They are just all kinds of confused. Their head is spinning. Show us the Seven of Cups. The World. It's coming up in your column later on. The Star. And the Moon. And at the bottom, the Chariot. They very much would like to reach a victorious goal here. But they are really confused because it looks like a cycle needs to close out here. And it's tied up to their wish, their strong wish and desire. But then they show me the Moon. Things that are yet to be revealed, things that are hidden, things that are buried beneath the surface, secrets, hidden things. Let's take a look at the King of Wands. Confident, masterful action. This King of Wands, very attractive energy. It's in the shared energies. Okay, here we have King of Cups. The Hermit. Oh, the Two of Cups. Wow. What nice energies you guys have here in the shared King of Cups. Calm in the midst of the storm. Lots of love and support to offer. Healing. Lots and lots of healing energy towards this soul connection. And at the bottom, the Ace of Cups for a new start, a new beginning. It's kind of contradictory to the energies that we show up with in this back row. Perhaps you're just considering maybe we can heal it. Maybe we can start fresh and have another opportunity at this with each other. All right, let's see what's going on with the World card in your column. Because again, this talks about closing out a cycle so that we can start something new. Okay. So maybe you guys are going to give it a shot. Let's see what's going on. Show us the World card. There it is, Temperance. Strength. There's the Page of Swords again. Calling in strength. And at the bottom, we have the Hanged Man. Gaining perspective. Trying to call in the angel of balance and healing and patience. Whatever this is, it's been going on for some time. You're showing me you're trying to learn here how to end something and begin something new. You show it to me here too. Here you look like you want to go, you want to leave, but you're conflicted. Here you're hoping for some nurturing energy and that you can finally put your own well-being first when it comes to a connection on your heart and possibly building stability from the ground up or starting over. But here, it's like you're telling me you're trying to see if there's a way that you can bring harmony to the situation. Okay. Let's take a look at your person with the Two of Pentacles. It's a lot of back and forth energy, just trying to maintain balance. There's a lot of doubt here. Show us the Two of Pentacles and Aries person's column, please. Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. They don't know what to do. They are lost. They're thinking, should we just be friends? Or can we make this thing work and bring it back together and maybe rebuild stability? Look at that at the bottom. It's the Two of Pentacles again. Spirit just said, yeah, it is what it is. That's exactly right. They don't know whether to work on friendship, work on love, or work on just being single. It's like it's all here. They just kind of go back and forth. Do we bring it together or should I remain on my own? Okay. Let's look at the Devil, because we saw it back here in your person's column and they were trying to block the energy of the Devil. Trying to block unwanted, toxic kind of energy from coming in. Show us the Devil, please. It's in the shared energies over here. So you're both certainly affected by it. And we have the Six of Pentacles, speaking of both, because that's two people on the same page. Equal give and take there. Eight of Cups. Walking away. And the Fool, a new beginning. Is this a cycle that you guys like break up and get back together, break up and get back together? And I don't know. I just got that at the bottom. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups. Can we start over? There's an equal shared energy here, an equal balance of this unhealthy energy. And we see walking away, and then we see starting over, starting new. With this at the bottom, the intention of new love, new joy, new happiness. I don't know if it's with each other, and neither does your person. Or is it with just starting over and starting fresh in life, you know? Giving someone else a turn. Let's get some advice from the universe. Oh, that was quick. The Lovers. The Six of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. We saw the Five of Pentacles come up at the bottom over here. We just saw the Six of Pentacles right here. And the Lovers is over here in your clarifier. So at the bottom we have the Eight of Wands. So for this connection on your heart, it's super important to you. You guys are very important to each other. It almost feels like a codependent relationship where both people are showing up with energies that just may not bring out the best in each other. Maybe they did initially, but it doesn't feel like that's where it's at now. And right now, you guys are on the same page with this card of abandonment, the Five of Pentacles. Um, it's it's lacking the equal give and take, the balance of everything, the stability. It's all lacking here. And while you might like to exchange out the energy, Eight of Wands, move the energy forward. The energy that's actually here and the communication that seems to go back and forth is, yeah, you're important to me. You'll always be in my heart. But there's so much lacking. There's so much lacking that you both feel abandoned. You both participate in this sensation of not enough. It's not working. And yet you keep torturing yourselves trying to stay together and make it work. It's almost like you're trying to force it. Maybe that's the conflict that's here. It's like maybe it's that whole thing of being in love with love. Like you really like the person, you wish you could get it to work. You both kind of feel that way, but even both people feeling that way, it's not enough. It is not enough. And it might be better off being friends and enjoying each other that way. I don't know. That's just the sensation I get after all of these cards have come out. Let's take a look at Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for Aries and their person? Or this is just for you, Aries, actually, this Oracle card. What message do you have for Aries going through these energies, these very unique energies with their person? They both want it to work, but doesn't look like it is. Look at that. The card is called The Fates, and it's number 17. And here is the message that Spirit would like you to have. The essential meanings: fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Oracle's message: the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. For the relationship message, it says, other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Yeah, it does seem like there's lessons to be learned here, and you can keep trying to force it, but I don't know, the cards just show that it's just not. You guys don't bring out the absolute best in each other, and it's not in the cards, really. And this card backs up everything that's come out so far. So anyway, it may not be what you want to hear, but it is what is showing up today. These are the energies, and I hope it helps seeing everything from this overview perspective, helping you on your journey to make the decisions moving forward and stop trying to force. You got two good people here. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to fit, and that's okay. You can appreciate each other for who you are and care about each other as a wonderful experience and connection on each other's hearts and let each other move on, kind of thing. It does feel that way. So, anyway, if it resonates with you and you'd like to leave a comment or share your story, hit that like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have your energy here, and I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Aries.